If you've been spreading wood chips across your garden beds hoping to build humus and enrich your soil, it's time for a shift. Don't get me wrong, wood chips have their place. They suppress weeds, retain moisture, and slowly break down over time. But when it comes to building rich, dark, humus-packed soil fast, wood chips are actually one of the slowest materials you can use. There's a better mulch hiding in plain sight. Green, high-nitrogen biomass mulch, also known as fresh chop-and-drop mulch, and if you use it right, it can build humus up to 5 times faster than wood chips, waking up your soil biology, feeding earthworms, and sending plant roots into a frenzy of growth. Welcome back to Soil Sage Chronicles, where we turn everyday gardeners into soil alchemists. Today, let's dive deep into why this method works, how to apply it, and what kind of jaw-dropping results you can expect if you stick with it. Wood chips are made of lignin-rich brown carbon. That's tough, slow to break down, and heavily favored by fungi. That's good for woodland systems, but not ideal for fast vegetable production or quick humus conversion. Wood chips can take 2 to 5 years to fully integrate into the soil. Meanwhile, your crops might be struggling because nitrogen is being tied up during decomposition. If you've ever spread a thick layer of wood chips and noticed your plants looking a bit hungry or stunted, well, that's why. The soil microbes are busy breaking down that tough material and need extra nitrogen to do it, leaving your plants waiting in line for nutrients. Instead of wood chips, start using green, juicy plant material like fresh weeds. Just make sure it's before they go to seed. Comfrey leaves, grass clippings, soft prunings from shrubs, legume trimmings like cowpeas, pigeon peas, beans, or clover, kitchen scraps layered thinly under green biomass, and young cover crops chopped right at soil level. This type of material is high in nitrogen and living enzymes, and it decomposes rapidly, creating a fungi-bacteria balance that's just ideal for edible crop production and rapid humus creation. When you drop this fresh green matter directly on your soil, you're not just mulching, you're actually feeding an entire underground civilization. Humus doesn't come from lignin-heavy materials alone, it actually comes from the interaction between carbon, nitrogen, microbes, moisture, and, root exudates. Green material provides the quick energy microbes need to multiply. The faster they multiply, the faster they convert organic matter into stable humus. Here's the magic. Microbes die faster than they multiply, and when they die, their bodies become humus. That means the goal is to stimulate microbial population explosions, and you do that with soft, high-nutrient mulch, not slow, dry wood chips. One of the easiest ways to apply this method is the chop-and-drop technique. Here's how to do it. First, grow or gather soft green material. Cover crops, weeds, comfrey, legumes, anything leafy and lush. Next, chop it down right above the soil surface. Then, just leave it exactly where it falls. Don't overthink the arrangement. Nature doesn't tidy itself. And honestly, neither should you. Keep layering every time you prune, weed, or harvest. That's really all there is to it for maximum results. Within 7 to 14 days, you'll see it begin to disappear into the soil like it's being eaten from below. That's the microbial workforce kicking into gear. Commit to this method for just 1 season, and you'll begin to see earthworm highways forming under the mulch, soil turning dark, loose and sponge-like, and better water-holding capacity with less irrigation needed. Instant nutrient cycling means your plants stay green and vigorous without extra fertilizer. You get a self-feeding garden system where the soil basically becomes your fertilizer factory. So, this is how regenerative gardens operate, constantly capturing solar energy through green growth, then recycling it back into the soil through mulching. Wood chips alone create a fungal-dominant soil which is perfect for fruit trees and perennials. But, annual vegetables actually thrive in a more balanced bacterial-fungal environment, and that balance comes from fresh green biomass mulch combined with living roots. If your garden beds are heavily mulched with wood chips and you've noticed slow growth, try this. Gently push the wood chips aside, exposing the soil surface. Then, add a layer of green mulch directly on the soil, and place the wood chips back on top like a protective umbrella. This allows fast bacterial action under the green material while wood chips on top regulate moisture and temperature like a forest canopy. This two-layer system delivers both fast nutrient cycling and long-term soil building without sacrificing moisture retention. Here's a mindset shift that can change your gardening forever. Weeds are not your enemy. They are your free soil builders. Every time you pull a weed and toss it aside, you're literally throwing away high-quality fertilizer. Instead, chop them and lay them down. Their cells are packed with minerals mined from deep in the soil, brought up by their roots. When you return them to the surface, you return that mineral wealth to your soil ecosystem. Think about that. Your weeds are doing soil work for free. Use them. You know, a lot of gardeners who switch over to green biomass mulching, they actually report some pretty amazing results. We're talking about a massive jump in earthworm populations, soil that transforms from hard and gray to this chocolate-brown, crumbly texture, and seedlings that just seem to establish themselves way faster because, well, the topsoil stays moist and biologically active. And here's something else. Pest pressure really starts to go down, because strong plants just naturally resist pests better. This isn't just some theory either, it's actually been field-proven in countless regenerative gardens all around the world, from lush tropical climates to super dry regions. So, don't wait to start building humus in your own garden. Seriously, you don't need a compost bin, any fancy tools or even materials from outside your yard. Just take a look around and harvest some green biomass. Got grass? Cut it and mulch it. Got herbs, legumes, or cover crops? Just chop and drop. Even weeds, chop and drop them before they go to seed. It's honestly that simple. Got kitchen scraps? Just tuck them under green mulch to prevent smell and flies, and then let soil life handle it. The soil doesn't need perfection, it needs consistent organic offerings. Every handful of green mulch is a direct deposit into your soil's fertility account. Wood chips still have a role, especially as a top cover for water retention, fungal support, and long-term carbon. But if your goal is fast humus creation and, explosive soil life, then green biomass mulch is your secret weapon. In Soil Sage Chronicles, we believe soil building shouldn't take years. With the right approach, you can transform dead dirt into living soil in just a single growing season. Ready to level up your soil skills? If this inspired you to rethink mulch and start using your garden's green gold, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button over on Soil Sage Chronicles and, hey, share this with a gardener friend who's still struggling with tired soil. Together, we're not just gardening, we're regenerating life from the ground up.